My name is Carol Stern, and I am co-chair of the Montgomery County Leadership Council and the Equal Justice Under the Law team for JUFJ. It is my honor to introduce my shul, Adat Shalom Reconstructionist congregation, as one of the honorees of this year's Heschel Vision Award. Mim and I have been members for over 25 years, and it's where I found not only a spiritual home that accepted us as a couple, but one that values real systemic change, including leadership on the 12-year fight for marriage equality in Maryland. At Adat Shalom, I am surrounded by clergy and congregants who spend their lives as change makers, where this year 80 members took some kind of political action with JUFJ, and I have the privilege of working with 8 others on JUFJ's Leadership Council. This is what makes our synagogue a special place deserving of this honor.
From our founding, Adat Shalom has been a home for people who are spiritual seekers, who are really curious about Jewish spiritual life, who want to feel the warmth and welcome of a traditional synagogue, and who also want to find room to explore how our tradition continues to evolve.
The existence of Adat Shalom has been able to give me both a spiritual home and a place to find the chevra, or the congregation, that has really stimulated my ability to find other people to work with on systemic change.
It turned out also to be a wonderful source of community, of friends, and of spiritual sustenance.
One of my most consistent go-to thought partners and resources and cheerleaders is the Adat Shalom community, both the clergy and the membership there.
There have been many moments when I felt so proud to be part of this community. One that particularly stands out was in our efforts to support the legalization of gay marriage.
One specific instance during the marriage equality fight was when we were doing phone banks. The very last phone bank, we had 25 Adat Shalomers in our house. In order to spread out, they were in every room, including all 3 bathrooms and the laundry room, in order to make those phone calls. That was Adat Shalom at its best.
It has been just really remarkable to see the team who's been working on the racial equity education over many, many years. A huge thank you especially to Jamie Epstein and to Fran Zamor for all of their work on this racial equity education.
We actually did 2 workshops that we called Exploring Whiteness, and really focused on the issue of white identity and what white cultural traits are, and white supremacist culture, and really the necessity to do the inner work, for white people to do the inner work before they can go out and really become anti-racist and kind of anti-racist forces in the society.
What I find really heartening is that community-wide, there's just so much discussion, and I don't really care why. The fact that more people are talking about systemic racism, looking at equity issues, being thoughtful about what white Ashkenazi normative privilege really is, and trying to dismantle some of that, even if it's just little micro steps toward thinking more broadly.
The clergy of Adat Shalom have, from the inception of JUFJ, been active in JUFJ. So it is an acknowledgement of our clergy's deep commitment.
For Adat Shalom to be recognized by Jews United for Justice with your highest award, the Heschel Award, is of course extremely heartwarming to me.
I'm grateful for the leadership of members of Adat Shalom. So much of what we've done in Montgomery County and in Maryland has been fueled by the energy and the passion and dedication of Adat Shalom members.
Through JUFJ's organizing infrastructure, we're able to make good on our desire to participate in what our own Aleinu prayer says, repairing the world under the mantle of godly authority. We are so completely honored by this Heschel Award and hope it will inspire us to continue finding ways to do this sacred work.
As a member of JUFJ's first coordinating committee and then board, and the first of many crossovers with Adat Shalom,
and as rabbi here, encouraging 2 decades of overlap deeply between these communities,
we are honored to accept the Heschel Vision Award on behalf of a synagogue community with so many activists so deeply engaged in JUFJ's work.
Deuteronomy and Isaiah, Talmud and Musar, feminist and queer Torah, our tradition puts ethical action at the fore. Our communities must and can embody this.
It has been so exciting to experience JUFJ's growth over the years in its reach, its wins, and its partnerships and commitments.
Every Kehillah, spiritual community, can emulate this overlap wherever you are. Let us all be Jews and friends united for justice.